While they're at a sidebar, I want to bring in our guest legal analyst from Austin, Texas, Holly Davis. Holly, I've been sitting here talking out loud as I've been watching this because there's some questions. First of all, I think the defendant's been well prepared to say if he needs to think about it. Can you repeat that question? Let's talk about that aspect of his cross-examination first, if we could, please. What are your thoughts?
I think it could be used sparingly and effectively. We want to make sure, obviously the defense wants to portray their client as a person who has been really a victim of a lot of bias, and they want to display his fear. So I think he's doing a good job in one sense of conveying that he needs some time to process and think. But the other thing that they need to be careful about is that they want their client to come across as truthful. And that's actually one thing that the jury is there to determine, is whose side of the story is correct, the prosecution's or the defense. It's very clear to me, and I know you can see this too, Judge, it's very clear to me that this defendant, anytime there's a potentially negative response, a no that is for the prosecution or a yes that is for the prosecution's point, this defendant feigns ignorance and claims that he doesn't understand. What I think happens here is what happens with a lot of witnesses who testify. If they think the answer is wrong, they don't want to give it.
And I'm sorry, Holly, I don't mean to interrupt, but let's go back to court.